And you don't know who this video for, but it's touching on like not becoming like bitter to situations, nor like and not like being bitter to situations, but just trying to learn how to adapt to address once more. And this is stemming from, I recently started talking to somebody, and like my whole life I've been too passive. So then I read in different books, or like watch different videos, just experience in general, and then you learn like, okay, the passive guy, he missed out. So then I try to be more active, or yeah, I guess like a better word, more active on things. So then I started talking to this female, right? So I ain't never like always being too shy, you feel me, to dive into stuff. I be procrastinating, trying to get advice. So this one time I dive in, you feel me, with no advice. Now she liked how it came off, but like maybe like 5, 4, 6, 7 weeks later, it's what was it? I think she said like stop doing most of the stuff that I do. It's like it's kind of confusing. Not really confusing, cause it's just basically like it's just like the very things that help me pull you is like what you want me to let go of. And apparently I come off as possessive. Probably because like when I think that I'm talking to somebody and you have the relationship with like you mine, so to speak, from my mind and perspective, that's like our little bond, or like that's like the little thing that we have going on, like, you feel me? Like, that's just how I think. But I never mean to come off as possessive in no way. I just be thinking like, feels good to know you got something that's holding you down, you know what I mean? Like so like when I would like be trying to check in and just be, yeah, I was just never meant to come off possessive. So anyway, yeah, like when you experience something and someone like shows you a trait about yourself that you probably didn't see, but it like kind of like you see it, where you get to see it from how they described it, and like you like, okay, well, appreciate that because I didn't know that. Or like, and even if I did know that, like I thought I had done cleared that, and I clearly didn't. And I thought I had done cleared that because like I remember I'm very different, right? I'm very eccentric, so like my energy is very different. So like I had 2 friends in high school, and they'll say you fine, cause I got this very exuberant energy when I get happy too, like very passionate. So I be going like a fireball, you know what I mean, everywhere, full of entertainment. So they used to be like, you fine. But I knew they would be telling me that I'm fine, but I also know I'll be doing too much. So like, even though I had to go through that as like playing like being consciously egotistical, it also like just taught me, like it taught me to know, like it helped me, it showed me that other people lie because like they didn't mean that I didn't, like I would be bothering them, but they would be telling me otherwise, but they would be feeling different, but I would be feeling them feel different. And I'd be like, and like that's one thing that started making me like very aggravated with people, because like, okay, I know you don't fuck with my shit ultimately, and ain't nothing gonna ever be like fuck with completely. You know what I mean? Because everything has different eyes and different heads upon its shoulders. So ain't nothing gonna ever be held to the same degree as you hold it to. But I was still able to see like, okay, these people really don't give a fuck about the shit I care about. You know what I mean? And know that they even care like to keep it real with me about how they personally feel. And I'm very big on that. Like I try to get people to just, cause I'm always expressing to you how I personally feel. If I'm expressing something to you, it's how I personally feel. Like I wouldn't waste neither one of our times. But my fault to get out the so far off on the tangent upon the video. But yeah, that's one of the things in this video. Basically, like just not allowing yourself to be sensitive to critical criticism, because it's gonna happen, and like critical criticism helps you grow. You know what I mean? And like it definitely has helped me grow. Like one thing this girl exposed to me, like I ain't know I was let me see. Yeah, still insecure. Not personally insecure, but insecure when it comes to like see, look, I have abandonment issues, or I have in my past, or like in this lifetime, people, I can have something and someone to kind of snatch it away, or like it'll get snatched away from me, or I'll be talking to somebody and they have no problem walking away from me. So like when I think I have something or potentially have something, I subconsciously try to keep it. But that can come off to another as like, oh my God, what the fuck is he doing with me? I'm just trying to secure, you know what I mean? But and that's why it's good for people like it's sad, like sadly it took like troubling or like trouble events to kick off the female actually telling me this, because I was like, damn, why you ain't been telling me this? I would have really appreciated trying to like, you know, stay correct instead of like me just like fucking up your days and like, you know, overall throwing you off. Like I really I just be trying to understand the world, but like we live in a world like the more that you press to understand, the more that it's like you become like a unwanted demand, and it's just like, oh my God, what is this? You need to get the fuck away from me. And like that's how shit be playing out. And yeah. So the video is basically about like just not being sensitive to critical criticism, and that's still basically from me dealing with somebody, and they basically saying, yeah, you need to change most things about you, but I didn't say all. So it's just like, okay, but damn, I know some of the stuff is what kind of helped me get in the door. So it's just like, and I just like, and it's not to take that in a negative sense either. It's just like sometimes you have stuff you still have to work on, and just because, see me, I'm big on accountability. So someone can like spew something to me, and I'll go work on it because I'm trying to get better in life. So like I don't and I assume everybody is trying to get better in life. So like, yeah, man, I don't do like tick for tax. Like just be like, I'd be like, appreciate it. But anyway, yeah, this was another video because I don't got no friends or anything, nobody to talk to. Oh, that's what I was gonna say in this video too. Yeah, don't be sensitive to the ways of society, right? I'm not in jail, or I'm not in jail or like any predicaments that really have to pull at another. And I don't got nobody to call. But the people from jail, they can call you, they get calls accepted. But yeah, man, Earth is definitely the hood. Protect yourselves, and yeah, I had some. Oh! Shit.